Hey everybody, it's Adele and April with Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday number 325.
So today we are going to be using cardstock to create some fringes. So make sure you check out our video and see what we do. All right, so for today's Technique Tuesday, you can see I already have it kind of set up here. But what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about fringing paper. So I actually got this idea from close to my heart because of the Cardstock Carnival that is happening this month. If you haven't checked it out yet, you really should. All of our cardstock is on sale. There's some really great deals, and there's actually some UV coated cardstock as well, which is really, really cool. So go check that out. And I wanted to kind of show you how to make one of the pages that they actually were displaying during their Cardstock Carnival. So I'm actually going to be doing it on a card base. We've got our slimline card here, and this is going to be fringing paper. That is what we're calling this technique. So I'm going to just get us prepped a little bit here quickly, and we'll be right back. Okay, so there are a few different ways to do this. As you see, I've just been cutting a bunch of strips, but you can either just take a scissor and just cut about halfway up if you would like. It does take a little bit of time. I move a little bit faster because I've been doing it for a while now. You could do that. Or another option is to actually take a ruler and a pencil. And I cut these strips of paper into 1.5 by 3.5 inch pieces because the 3.5 inches, it says how wide the slimline card is. And 1.5 I just found works really nicely for fringed. So you can always take a pencil and just do a very light line. If you have a good eraser, you can always have that eraser handy for after you cut it. But that'll definitely give you a good sense of where you have to cut up to, because we are going to be layering these in 1/2 inch strips. And if you cut up to 3/4 inches up into the paper, you're going to make sure that those fringes really are covered. So we have all of that cut, and now we are going to lay it onto our card. So I am coming down to the bottom of our card here. I have our slim line placed on our Versamat. If you wanted to, you could always take a piece of washi tape or something like that, just to make sure that the card doesn't move, because we want to use the 1/2 inches. So I'm just going to take a piece of washi tape, and I'm going to put it on the inside of the card to secure it there, and then to secure it up here. That way the card's not going to move on my mat. You didn't see the top part, but I secured it right up there. And I had laid out the pattern that I wanted to do before I actually cut the papers. So this is in the order that it's going to go down on my card. So when I cut it, I just kind of put it right down here, and that way we can lay it down. I did accidentally cut one of these a little bit too long, so I'm going to take this one out and trim it quickly. So we have all of our fringed paper here ready to go. So this is the piece that I just used that line on. I'm going to show you, I'm actually not going to erase that line, and it will still work out perfectly. So I use the two-tone of all of our paper, which works out really well. So I'm just going to put a little strip of glue on that, come right on over to our card, and just line this one up with the bottom. And it's going to come up to that 1.5 inch mark. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just take my next piece. This is going to be on the 2 inch mark. So I'm making sure that I'm doing it, remember, on the reverse side, because we're two-toning it. We want them all to be different colors. If you want to do the same color, you can totally make a fringe of the same color, but I'm doing a rainbow. And just glue that down. Sometimes it's easier to play with the fringes when they're down on the card. Sometimes it's easier to kind of play with them and make them pop up before gluing them. So I'm just going to get these all down onto our card, and we're going to have a really awesome looking base layer when I'm done. Well, I actually ended up accidentally cutting too many. So as you can see here, I did use a scrap paper. I'm going to still put this down because I want to show you what we can do with that. So it's a scrap paper that I had used with a Cricut cut. And I'm going to end up omitting my scarlet pieces here. But we're going to put this candy apple piece down. And now we have that beautiful rainbow card. So we can take our washi tape off. And now I've got that awesome card. To embellish a little bit more, you can always have this, and then you can actually, this goes with St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that. We can always take some shimmer trim and just add it to the top here. Cover that little imperfection of that hole. And this is just also a great way to use your scraps that you have from kits and everything. These pieces of paper for the card base that I did are 1.5 by 3.5, but you don't have to do this on a card base. You can do this on anything. So this could have been done on, for any part of your page. You could do like a 3 by 3. You could do a 2 by 2. You can do all different sizes. They don't also all have to be a full strip all the way down to the end of the paper. You can do like a 6-inch row instead of a 12-inch row or something like that. So really fun, and see how just a little bit of shimmer trim on the top of that embellished this card a lot. And just to show you a sample of a 12 by 12, we have this page layout that we just did on our last weekend. So this has some holographic paper in it, some gloss sprays and everything like that. But you can really have a lot of fun with the fringing. So that is our technique.
And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below.
Wasn't that an awesome technique? It looks so cool.
I love it. I'm really glad that Close to My Heart did something on their page, so we were able to scrap lift a little bit. But it looks really, really cool. Also, make sure that you do check out the Cardstock Carnival this month if you want to tell them a little bit more about it.
There are big discounts on our cardstock, all the colors, and plus there is a special UV coated paper pack that you're sure to love.
It's really, really pretty.
Really, yeah.
There's no designs on it. It's just the dark side of the paper, like the normal paper color, not the two-tone color. It has a UV coating over it. So the entire sheet is UV coated, and then the light side is just plain paper. So it looks really cool. We did get a few packs, so we're super excited to play with it. But all right, we will see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye. That was rude.
And we are here with Technique Tuesday number 2. Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday number... Why can't I speak?
5. Oh, it's an excellent... I don't know about it.
Let's go in the outtake.
No.